Check. Okay. Hi guys, welcome on. Tiffany here of Tiffany Green Cosplay, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am a full-time costume and prop fabricator as well as educator here on YouTube. Leave Instagram, go to YouTube. Okay. But a big welcome on to everybody, and sorry I didn't stream on Monday. I get tension migraines quite a bit, and I had one for 3 days, and that happened to roll over onto Monday, so no stream that day. But welcome everybody here. Today we're going to be starting a new project, which is the image down here. It is the Keyblade Way to the Dawn, I think that's the name of it. Basically, for my members, my supporters here on YouTube, they got to suggest which new Keyblade they wanted me to make, and then for some of the higher tier members on YouTube, they got to actually vote between 3 different Keyblades, and this is the one that everybody, it was like a landslide, everybody wanted me to make this one. So we're gonna be starting that today, starting with the blueprint, which, if you don't know, I make all my own blueprints and patterns, and the blueprint is already available on my website, as well as like 30 other Keyblades, so there you go. And we'll be starting by assembling the blueprint, and then I'm gonna kind of figure out how are we gonna make this, and then we'll be cutting out foam of some sorts, and we'll see where I kind of go to at the end of the day. So yeah, but a big welcome on to Archage, Caspian, happy birthday Caspian, Childish, welcome on, Heidi, Angry, David, Angry, thank you for the remember of 3 months early, appreciate it. You'll be in the scrolly thing on our next stream. Foot, and I know I missed a bunch of names, I apologize, but a big thank you to everybody that is on. Yeah, I will write it down. I know, only 30. I plan it so when the new Kingdom Hearts game comes out, we know I'm gonna be doing more Keyblade blueprints, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's me, write this down. Hi Jason, welcome on. Also, you need to pick up your ladder from my place at some point. Write it down. Thank you, Archage. I can't, I always say your name wrong. I don't know, I'm sorry, but thank you for also being a remember of 2 months. I appreciate that as well. I will write them down. I cannot spell today. Oh my gosh. I mean, I can't spell in general, but worse more than normal. Alright, I got them. Thank you. Okay. Wow, any announcements happening? I don't really remember. I'm trying to catch up on sponsored content videos, trying to also catch up on videos I already have shot. In the last few days, I've released 3 new cosplay tutorials to our members. Members get early access to all of my cosplay tutorials 3 to 6 months in advance of the public. So yes, I'm there. Thank you. Also, oh, it didn't pop up. I don't see the name. Pop up. There we go. Heidi, thank you for also being a remember. Write it down. For 4 months. So yes. I appreciate it. I will write that down too. Lots of love today. I know, I only speak Taglish. Yeah. Jason. Write it down. Also, thank you for the remember of 4 months as well. I know, I haven't been on for a while, so everybody's just like, spam the alerts. Let us know. But yeah, I've been down the rabbit hole of lots and lots of projects. Write it down. Real, thank you also for the remember of 5 months. Y'all are filling up my page already. Okay, I got everybody. Thank you. But yeah, I've been trying to catch up with cosplay tutorials. I still have like 4 more to edit that are already filmed. I just have to do voiceovers for. We have 2 wig sponsor videos that are coming out, as well as I still have a Vivo Home sponsored video doing their airbrush gun and compressor. And then we have the Surebonder hot glue video review to do, which I've already filmed it all. I just need to edit it, and I'm behind on things. So those will all be coming soon. Yes, yes, yes. But in terms of other announcements, I don't know offhand. So that's gonna be it. So yeah. Yep, membership things help support my doing this as my full-time job, so it's greatly appreciated. There are different tiers here. If you came from Twitch, it's similar to that, except I can customize them. So there's just a basic support tier where you get emotes and badges that are custom that I've made for the channel. The next tier, you get early access to all my cosplay tutorials, and you get a website discount for my store, and then higher tiers you get other stuff. That's my spiel. Yeah. So let me get the blueprint. That's what y'all want to see. Whatcha? Yup. I am feeling better. Thank you. Yeah, I had a tension migraine for 3 days. So yay, stress for moving. So yeah, let me flip to that camera. And if you are here on Instagram, please go to youtube.com/TiffanyGordonCosplay, because that's actually where I am streaming, and I will be only answering questions and talking to chat directly through YouTube. So if you want to ask questions, go there. Thank you for stopping by. I don't know. Okay, so, and of course my white balance is like stupid. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, that is the cat cam configure. Let's make our exposure 1 down. There we go. Now you can see it much better. Okay, so here's my blueprint. This one, it's a relatively normal size Keyblade. It just is a little funky because it has like a little turkey leg kind of fin thing at the top. So yeah. Uh-oh, did I break? Oh no, I didn't. Okay, cool. But yeah, so blueprint, now we're gonna cut it out and then assemble it, and then I can kind of diagnose how I'm going to make this. Oh, I guess I should post on Discord. There you go. My bad. Get my ruler. Oh, and I still have a tutorial, or not a tutorial, but a video that I will eventually do of the tour of my new place. So yes. Okay. I am tool cut. Last week, but thankfully didn't have the, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't go to the reenactment. I did see Brian posted that we have another one at the end of the month, and I can't make that one, so. Wait until, oh yeah. Yeah, we don't typically have so much notifications, but at the beginning of the streams, especially when I haven't streamed for a few stream schedules, then it kind of builds up, so, yeah. But yeah, if you haven't seen my blueprints before, technically they look like this. They're already to scale, you just print them out, and I made it where they have each a box, because at least for my printer, sometimes when the paper is a little crooked, it doesn't quite put it on straight. And then also for doing it other ways, it tends to make it harder to align. So I just make it simple by having a black box, and then you just cut out whatever sides are gonna attach and then tape them together. Makes it pretty easy. Yeah. I'm behind on chat. I've like skipped like so many. Yep, the tour, I'm gonna try using the what the community gave to me, the gimbal. I want to call it the gumball. But the little thing you attach the camera to, and then it makes it where everything is not shaky because, I mean, let's be real, I'm like, I can't hold straight, so yeah. But I am still setting up a few things with my new place. Trying to get my 3D printer set up so I can do a little bit of few things. The garage is mostly done. I have to install one more light, but I've already started using it. Lots of plasti dipping has been happening. And then I'm hoping this weekend I can start airbrush painting because I have 7 different projects that are all plasti dipped and ready to paint. So yeah. Yup. Hi Cliff, welcome on. Let Jeff know on tenants count. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I still don't get like any of the messages from G Company, but whatever. I got the Mustard Day one. That was it. Foxy, welcome on. How's the new place working out? It's going pretty well. I've been liking it a lot. Yeah. Been having family visit though too, which is a bit stressful, and trying to get everything situated. But it's really nice, son. So I finished Wonderlands. Great game. My favorite out of all of them. But it's been really nice to play it in the living room, and I always had an issue with, normally my gaming PC is in my studio, which is this room, but I work in here all day, and the last thing I want to do is play more games in the same room. I've already spent 12 hours working on cosplays. So I kind of upgraded my TV, and it's been really fun to play on my PC that's in the living room. So yeah, that's been a lot of fun and relaxing. The lighting in there is really nice. The sun lighting, because you know this whole place doesn't actually have lights. Every light that you see throughout the place is installed by me. So there's that. That's the only downfall. Yeah. It all printed and, oh yeah. I agree. I haven't used anybody else's stuff, but I have printed out other ones just to see and compare. And the ones that don't have like a defined box, if it wasn't there, you don't know where exactly all your edges are. But for me, when I cut, so like this part, I still have the border here. And then I cut this side off. This gives me a little bit of a lip to align the piece. And then I can align my lines and then tape it, and it holds together better. And that's how I make mine. Yeah. Hi Shadow Monk, welcome on. How are you? Be nice if you could say, if you visit, you have to unpack the kit. Oh, I already have everything unpacked. She helped me move a little bit. So yeah, but I've had, cause it's a new place and I'm closer to a lot more of my family, but he's like, oh, I want to see it, and it's just like, okay, I can't get anything done. So yeah, I'm still a bit behind on everything. I say hi. How's your birthday going today, Caspian? Do you have any plans? Anything special? Yeah, I know we have actually a lot of birthdays recently, at least in our Discord. And if you are new, we do have an open Discord that is open to anybody in our community. Just do !Discord, and it has tons of fun little sections. You're a cosplayer, you can post your cosplay, work in progress stuff, ask questions in the tips channel to our community. We have a bunch of different gaming channels. We have watch parties for watching shows. We have a birthday section. So yeah, lots of fun there. And I also do all of my announcements So it's a lot easier to get everything in one spot rather than different platforms, which can sometimes be a little crazy. Yeah. I am excited to be making another Keyblade though. I've been wanting to make another one for a while, I just haven't had time. Not that I have time now, but still, it's gonna be fun. Alright, that's gonna do our other side. Plans for today were ruined by a girlfriend job, so you're home today. Aw, I'm sorry. Yeah, you can see on this one, the line here didn't print, so that's because of my printer shifting. So it kind of helps me know where things went. Like this one really did too. Have to align it by that, roughly. But it's just the keychain, so. Yeah, jobs and stuff things. So I prefer making props or costumes. I really enjoyed just making things, but I'd say props are more fun because they're typically faster results, and costumes, like, I'm okay at sewing, I'm not the best, but I feel like I want to look like the character, and a lot of times I don't want pictures of my face. Like, everybody's self-conscious with how they look, so costumes tend to be a little bit more that way and all. So yeah, but props, the satisfaction of like making something really fast. I like to do little challenges every now and then of a one-day build and really like bring the stuff to life, and it's cool to kind of engineer them to a point. But costumes are such harder because it's like you're doing the whole thing. I make every part of it. A lot of times I'll design the fabric, so that's a whole nother level. Styling the wigs, some wigs, like for Charlotte, that one I had to do an up bun and basically like braid and style and do all that. And they could just get really complicated. So I do try to mix it up, where like I'll do an easy costume and then a hard one, or back and forth. Like I do plan on doing, from Dress Up Darling, the main character, I designed the fabric for her skirt, and I have a wig for it, which is one of our sponsor videos, as a little sneak announcement part, I guess? I don't know. That'll be a fun little, just like, closet cosplay I'll probably never take to a convention, but it's something that I can just have fun in. Terrible! Welcome on! How are you doing? Oh yes, and remember to like this channel, or like the video while it is live here on YouTube. Helps with the YouTube algorithm, as well as if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Love to have the support here. Okay, I have too much stuff on here. Let's move all of this. Think about buying a CNC mill to go with the... That would be cool. That would be cool. I wish I had room for more fun toys like that. I'll probably, like, now that I'm closer to your shop, Jason, I'll probably come and hang out more. That, and you still need to do trivia with me one night. Good. How's it move? Good. Yeah, move went smoothly. It's just been more of, like, it took a lot longer to set up for streaming just because, like, my studio, the ceiling is like this, where the lowest side is 9 feet and the tallest side is 12 feet. And this room also had 0 lights. So I had to get a ladder from Jason, and then I had to get help with installing all of the lights everywhere, and I had a few of my streaming stuff break. My mic stand broke, so I had to replace that. I had to get longer wires for my cameras because everything is laid out differently. But overall, I'm almost done with fully unpacking everything. I have just like literally I have like 2 boxes in the living room to unpack, and then I'm still setting up a few things like some other lights and my printer, a 3D printer and things like that. So, yeah. Please come with it, yeah. Yeah, Shane let me know of a few projects that are in the works that I'm excited because I live closer. I can come and help. I can't maybe breathe. Yee. Okay. 0 lights because no one could reach the ceiling. Yep, I have a ceiling fan though in this room, but there's no light on the ceiling fan. And then in the other room, the second bedroom, is like my storage room because I don't actually have like a traditional bedroom. I have what they call is a zen room, and that's where I have my bed, just because I need the actual place for my business. But the other room, the ceiling is 9 feet, and it's got a ceiling fan and lights. That's the only room that had lights. Yeah. And it's weird too, this place has smart technology, I think is what they called it. So I don't actually have like a key. I have like, with my phone I unlock doors and lights. Well, the 2 lights that are on it. There's all the other ones aren't connected, which is kind of weird. But still getting used to it. But yeah. Diesel's bigger. Yeah. Have you been working with him on the jumping though? I remember last time they were really jumpy. At least when he was a puppy. Mm-hmm. Any full size? No. Sorry, Caspian. Projects I'm currently working on. So, of course, we're starting a new Keyblade. Cosplay-wise, we're making Arcane Jinx right now. And that one, I have 2 out of the 3 weapons made. I'm starting to work on the actual costume and the wig. So that's the whole thing. I have the bunny head from Rust Eater Visco that I'm making that needs to be painted. Clee's backpack, I need to paint the keychain. It's finally in my pile of like, I gotta do this. So that should finally be finished soon. I know, you'll hate me for that. It's like a year project. Ugh. What else? I know I have more stuff. I have a lot of stuff happening right now. I like don't have them in here because I have a pile in the living room. Like a paint pile. But yeah, I've got that going on. Next projects, of course, this one. I want to make, I posted it before, I want to make the Lynch Queen from World of Warcraft. That one I'm really excited for. It's so pretty. And then I'm debating between making Starlight from The Boys, because that's just like a fun little project. And then, oh, what was the other one? Of course there's Dress Up Darling, but there's one other one I was really like gonna do, I thought. I don't remember. Too much stuff. I need to finish projects though before I start more. Okay, so the blueprint is assembled. I'm gonna trim off a little bit just so it doesn't have so much extra paper. I try to, when I make my patterns and blueprints, to use the least amount, but you still have like overlaps on things, so I just kind of trim it to make it more manageable. Okay. Leaps on, okay, cool. Phone when you go out, you won't be able to get back. Oh, I can get in with like a keypad kind of thing. But yeah, the phone, yeah. I do, so I might be investing in a new phone. Currently right now I have a Pixel 4 and I'm kind of debating on getting the Pixel 6 because right now, so if you're here, hi, you're on my phone, go to YouTube because that's actually where you're streaming. But on my phone, the camera's on the side, and for the Pixel 6, it's in the center, and it's just so much better, and I need to upgrade. Mine quality on my phone is kind of pish, so yeah, it's not the greatest. But that's kind of something I want to update. Yeah, I've got a lot of things on my to-do list. I want to make the female Thor. That one I realized, so I was going through and deleting pictures, and I actually had it on my wanting to make list since like 2014 or something like that, or 2016. Whenever I came back to cosplaying again, and I was just like, oh, that's funny. So yeah. And I haven't done anything superhero, ever. Like, I've only stuck to gaming and to anime, besides Khaleesi from Game of Thrones, but I gave that cosplay to my mom. And I really want to do some, so yeah, I'm kind of like, maybe. Yep. The blonde from dating. Oh yes, I want to do that one too, but I think that one's gonna be a little bit later. Yeah. You're not a fan of The Boys? It can be hit or miss because it's a little bit more dark, but I really like it. So. Okay, here is, I'll flip it to this one instead. Move the chair. Our Keyblade. Hard to see, but that gives us our bases. Here's where the keychain is, so it's that big. But this is what y'all wanted me to make, my members on YouTube, so I hope you're happy. Huh? All right, let's flip to this one. Also, cheers guys, thank you for watching. Remember to like the video on YouTube while it is live, helps with the YouTube algorithm, as well as if you're new to the channel, hello, and remember to subscribe. Yeah. The pile of cosplay stuff over there is actually for the minigun from, for Arcane Jinx. So yeah. Yep. Supergirl. So I have watched Supergirl, but I don't know. I liked it, but I kind of find her also annoying. A little bit. Just a little bit. Did like the first season of The Boys? Yeah. Yep. Okay, so now that we have this, I'm gonna first kind of figure out what pieces I'm gonna make out of what. I kind of like was thinking about this, and I have a general idea where we're kind of gonna do a, I wish this would, I unfortunately can't make the camera go out more, but I'm probably gonna do a base of like 4mm throughout the whole thing, and that's gonna be like the centerpiece. And then I'm gonna do, for the handle, we'll do my traditional CPVC pipe here, and then I'll have it bend into here, so it'll have that kind of shape-ish. And then I want to try something new. I have a bunch of kind of, I don't know if they're steel frame pieces, but they're like that big. And For any type of weapon that is a long blade or anything, a lot of times it gets a little floppy. So you always want to have something as a support bone structure. So I'll normally use CPVC pipes, but this piece, the only thick part on this part is the spine. And so I need something that's really small. So I do want to try using it where I'll probably have it where it goes to here, and then it'll go down the length all the way to here. So that's kind of my thought on that. And then with all the extra pieces like here, the little spiky things, I'll probably do these as a separate piece on either side to sandwich our 4mm. And most likely I'll do that out of 10mm. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. But we're gonna, obviously I need to kind of figure this out a tiny bit more. So I'm gonna actually kind of break this apart more so I can visually see it. I need to get a reference image too, because my reference image is the one that's right here. On my screen is only this big, so this is not really helpful for me. Yep. Looking for the subscription button. Oh, okay. If you do ! Subscribe or sub, I think it should pop up. But yeah, if you just scroll down, if you're watching this, make sure it's not full screen. Just make it, I mean, you can watch it full screen, but to hit the button, full screen it. And then there should be down over here this way, there should be a red button that says subscribe. There you go. Yep. Said the boys, comics, and could barely say, aw. Yeah, I imagine the comics would be a little bit more rough. Just a little bit. Is it a command? Let's see. I thought it was. Chessbot is not showing anything on my end. I'll add those. Hey. Subscribe. Okay, they're on my list. Oh, I did, so this is a new location and I do have a new PO box, so those should be updated. !PO, !PO box, !mail. Should all give you a link, or not a link, but the new address if you'd like to send me anything, fan mail or whatever. So yeah, there's that. We are gonna do now, I'm gonna pull up a reference image like I said. There we go. Reference image. Yeah, it should. There we go. Cool. Where did I put them? Here they are. New place, trying to figure out where their stuff is. So I'm actually gonna color a tiny bit to make things easier for visually seeing. For 2D line work, a lot of times I'll just kind of color some sections, not the actual colors of the piece, but just to kind of help me with knowing where things are. So yeah. And it's just gonna be like a quick little thing. So this one is here. Art school supplies from college, finally getting some use again. Yeah. And then this one is, no, this one's part of it. So you should send the Dr. Pepper. Yeah, send me Dr. Pepper! Now I've gotten some pretty cool fan mail stuff before. I keep all of it too. That and any cards that I get. And then I've had some people send me some supplies and just things, which has been really nice. Okay, there, this one does connect with it. I'm just trying to figure out our main spine part. I feel like all of this is kind of part of it. To here. And of course all of the wings. Okay. That helps. Now I can visually see it. Yeah. To Gaming Father, welcome on. How are you doing today? Oh yeah, happy Star Wars Day to everybody. Okay. We've got that. So now that I kind of have my spine defined, I'm gonna do, let's see. I'm gonna get the CPVC pipe out and I'm gonna mark where we want to bend it. This one, the 1/2 is the easiest to bend, and this one's the 3/4, I believe. Not sure. Yes, 3/4. That one's gonna be better. So we're gonna use 3/4 piping. So we'll have it where it comes to here. Yeah. Yeah, this Keyblade actually, our members got to vote on which one they wanted to make, and so this one was the one they chose. So I guess they chose right. Okay, so that's kind of where our blade's gonna be. And then ideally I do want to bend this one. So we'll bend it roughly about here. It'll go here, here-ish. Maybe a little less steep. Do like that. Yep, I saw the pictures you sent, Jason. House said hi. Oh, how's he doing? I haven't spoke to him in forever. Okay, this one we're gonna put to, I think we'll do this part as our bend to roughly there. And that's gonna be our CPVC pipe. So, in all reality, I actually have never played Kingdom Hearts, but I've watched full playthroughs of every single game, including all of the lore stuff that were like the specific Japanese only games, and I love it. I wish I could play Kingdom Hearts, but I don't know. I think I never started them because they were like originally PlayStation, and I didn't have a PlayStation. And I don't know if they ever went to PC or not, but I always watched other people play them. So it was just easier. Okay. There. This is cool. Thanks. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome on. Thinking about selling red and just running the small truck? Okay. So they're on PC now? Is the new one, do we know if the new one's coming on PC right away? Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to actually make marks where I plan on, for this zigzag that we're gonna bend, I make the marks, one will be here, and that's where I'm gonna apply the heat so we know when to bend, and then I'll have one here, and then I'll do a line here of where I'm gonna have to cut it. So here we're gonna do a line to bend, and then we're going to, I should be filming this because of course I'm gonna make a tutorial, and y'all probably wanna know, you're in here, cool. I need to work. There we go. Okay. So there, we're gonna pretend I just did a mark for the video. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna move it like that. I'm gonna do my other mark here. And then from there, I'll do my cut. Okay, that is good. We're not gonna cut it today, but it's done. So I'll put it in the corner so I know. Cool, cool. So that's gonna be our CPVC pipe base structure, and then I'll get our rods out in a second. I don't really know with the rods if I'll be able to bend them or not. So we'll have to see. Well, I feel like they did it for, because like the last ones, they didn't really release it at the same time, I thought. I thought it was PlayStation, like a year later they did PC or something. Welcome on, Jay. Hope you're doing well, and happy May 4th to you as well. Yeah, remember to like this video while it's live. It helps support the algorithm here, and subscribe to the channel. If you are still on Instagram, what are you doing here? Go to YouTube, because that's actually where I'm streaming. So yes. Boop, boop. Okay, next one is I want to figure out our base. So I'm going to have it where it splits to here. Seems like a pretty good line. And then I think I'm gonna cut this entire piece with 4mm as our base. That'll give it enough support where I can insert our rod there. And then if need be, I could potentially put a rod, actually I probably should. So if I have the rod there, I can do another rod coming this way. And that'll help with the structural, most likely, but we'll see. It might get a little thicker here. But yeah, 4mm, 10, 10. This one needs to be 2 heights, so we'll probably do, this one will be the base. Ooh, ooh, well, it has all these unders. Let me look at the picture. No, it is thicker. Okay, so if I do 4 as the base, then I can do 4 as all of these pieces that'll attach together, and then I can do, honestly, I can cut that as one piece, and then I can do, let's see, 4, 4, 8. We don't want it any higher than this though. Let me see if I have 12 mil. We do. Okay, so change of plans. I think we're gonna do this actually out of 12. That will give us the thickness because then we have our base of 4. We have the next layer of 4, and then we have the detail of 4. And that'll give us the height difference. For this one will be then higher than that. Okay, we're good. Had to think this through my head. This is kind of how I do all of my stuff. So yeah. Let us trace now. Ooh, that one will work perfectly there. Scrap doos. Will you work? Sorry for the loud scruffles. Nope. Okay, let me get tracing paper. There. Yeah. Well, I know a lot of the games have like exclusivity. I can't say that word. At the beginning of a launch. It was like with all the Final Fantasy. It was the same thing. Yeah. Yep. Okay, let's trace everything now. This will most likely, actually, let's just go ahead. This point's gonna be a problem. Let's go ahead. We're gonna round it here. Because in reality, it does that, but for making it, that point's not gonna exist. It's just not. Sanding wise, it doesn't work properly for that. So, make it easier, get my ruler. Okay. The fun thing about Keyblades though is I do try to get them, like in general from the beginning, they started as very boxy, and over the different games, they still try to keep it that way. Some of them are a little less, but they're fun to make because they're just nice little straight lines here and there. Need to change the exposure down a little bit more. Still seems a bit harsh. Lovelies! Hi! Come here. Hello, Fluffles. Come say hi to everybody. You taking a little sneak? Oh, you got a mat there. She's extra fluffy right now because she just had a bath 2 days ago. And so now she's shedding so bad because all the hair got loose and I've been trying to brush her, but I'm just like covered. Okay, she wants to see the window. Yeah? Are you a good girl? Are you a good girl, Fluffles? I think people here can see her on Instagram, but not on YouTube. So, no. Yeah. But yeah, if you're just getting here, welcome to the channel. My name is Tiffany of Tiffany Cosplay. I am a full-time costume and prop fabricator as well as educator here on YouTube. And today we are making the Way to the Dawn Keyblade from the game Kingdom Hearts. And this one, my members here on YouTube, my community, got to suggest and vote on what Keyblade they wanted me to make, and it was this one. So yeah, this one is the third Keyblade for me to make. I've made the Star Seeker. Yes? Hi. I made the Star Seeker and Destiny's Embrace one, and I do have tutorials for those, as well as blueprints available on my website for around like 30 different Keyblades to help you make your own. Oh, please. She's investigating. A lot of tracing. Honestly, investing in tracing paper for making props and things is like one of the best things you can do, because then you don't have to destroy your original piece and reprint it. Okay, that. Curvy for a straight line. What? Hi, Nightblade. Pokemon. How are you? Yeah, we'll see if this one stays or not. I want to make sure her tail is not under me. Okay, we're good. We're good. What's everybody been working on? Do you have any cosplays you've started or working on any other projects? Almost done chasing the sun. No, I won't make a cosplay for my cat. She is very drippy and she gets, like, she's an old cat and everything. So I don't want to dress her up in her, she doesn't like wearing anything and all. And she's gotten stuck in things, so that will not happen, unfortunately. Best you're gonna get is a piece of fabric thrown on her. Go that way, camera. Unprimed and unpainted minis, staring at you, trying not to grab. You just not have time to finish them, or are you like nervous about painting them? I know sometimes that can make you put something off for a while. I do that with new tooling and new furniture. So like my airbrush booth, it was very nice and clean and pretty. And typically when I get something new, like even like a new hammer, a lot of times like you get nervous about using it, and that can make you really like mess up or just not want to use them. So the first thing I typically do is I'll go and make a ding in something, or like the airbrush booth, whoosh, piece of plastic tip, just spray on it. Okay, it has a mistake on it. It's no longer like nice and clean, and then you're like able to work again. That's what I've always done, and it's helped. But otherwise, it's very much like, oh, I don't wanna go and like ruin it. Like in your head, at least for me, that's kind of what I think. Okay, that is the main body. So this is gonna be 4 mil that we're gonna cut it out times 1. So 1 piece of this. Okay, I'm gonna cut this now. Next one I want to do is I want our 12 millimeter piece. Ooh, well, this one has all the details. Let's see. Sound effects. You gotta do sound effects to figure things out. If you don't do the sound effects, then what are you doing? Still working. Yeah, the shield's been looking really nice, real. Yeah, I liked the little details that you're starting to put into it. Yeah, this is my blueprint. It's on my website. I have a link below in the description if you're interested. Hi 3DS, welcome on. Yeah. Anxious of not getting them where look like them to be because you intended to stuck with them for the maybe try just painting one for now and not all at once. Might help. And then you can kind of figure it out or do like testing. A lot of times for going into props, I always have like a piece of paper to do test paints on and to figure out, is this the color? Is this the texture that I want? Rather than putting it on the actual piece. The pattern of the pink Mercy skin. That I have, so there is on my store, because Overwatch I have a huge section, so it's actually a different shop. So on my website, on the drop-down shop menu, there's 2D blueprints. The second one under it should be 2D Overwatch blueprints, and that should have all of your Overwatch stuff. And then there should be a category that's specific for Mercy if you're interested in that one. And it'll have every Mercy one that I have in that section. Yeah. Lord of the Rings, and currently working on... Ooh, very cool. If you want to share any work in progress pictures, we have a cosplay section on my Discord if you are interested. Okay, next thing. I keep thinking that's like fluff over there, but it's not. If you're here on Instagram, I'm actually streaming on youtube.com/TiffanyGordonCosplay, so make sure to go there to watch. That's where I'm talking to chat and answering questions, so leave Instagram, go to YouTube. Yee. All right. So let's do... I want to do the wings first, I think. That'll be the easiest. Oh, can I have you fit? You can fit perfectly there. Okay. Wajah! Okay. Yep. I'm trying to catch up with chat. I've been really behind. I'm sorry. After Anime Central, you're gonna try to make, so we're gonna, ooh, cool. Different army blocks just to improve your painting skills. Nice. Dragon killer info painting advice. Oh, yeah. Wait. Are you from high school? Matt Payne? Is that Matt? Maybe? Giving me a hint? I saw the tag. All the blueprints are PD files. Or PDFs. And they're already to scale and broke down for printing. So not necessarily, like, you'd have to kind of fudge them to make them. Maybe? How are you doing? I haven't heard from you in, like, oh gosh. High school was 12 years ago? Ish? Okay, Distractor-Rude. Let's do this one. So we're doing this as another 4 mil. Do I want that to touch or no? No, it's fine. Shields on the sun, you're just figuring out the lion's head. Okay. Are you doing a 2D version of the lion's head, or are you doing, gonna try to sculpt it or something? This one, I'm just gonna have my line go to here. So the idea for this piece is the wing is gonna be one piece again on top, but then I'll cut these lines, and then when you use a heat gun, you can lightly sand it in between, and then you'll have that slight indentation, and it'll look a lot better. Drop by to support, old friend. Aw, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I do this, this is now my full-time job, so yeah. All the art stuff that you saw me doing in high school, and I did cosplay in high school too. I don't know if, I kind of kept it secret though. I don't know how many people actually knew. But yeah, I took a break for a few years when I went to college, and then worked as a jewelry designer. Got bored of that and did this as a hobby, and then quit my job and did this now full time. So yeah. It's been funny. I've had actually, with my streams, it's funny to, like, people will give me slight little hints, because I'm so used to seeing tons of names, and, like, I just assume they're not, like, everybody that comes on is not somebody that I know personally from, like, my past. Just because there's so many people in the world. And it's always funny to get those tiny little hints and then be like, Wait. No embarrassing stories here. There's none to be found. Don't let me distract you, just hop on the Discord and catch you up there sometimes. Yeah, sure. Nah, it's all good. The stream is chatting, helping with anybody on like if they have questions on what I'm working on, talking about what I'm making, things like that. So we're all cool here. Do you still talk to Ian and like Mark and any of the other guys? Like trying to remember the old gang. We are almost done with this piece. Okay, there's that one. So this piece we're gonna want to cut out of 4 mil. We need to cut it twice, so times 2. That's that one. And then the next piece would be all of these little pieces. And thanks again guys for watching. I hope y'all are enjoying the stream. Put you over there. Easily convert PD or most likely not for cutting with my stuff, Jason. Yeah, what do you need specifically done? Cause I can convert my files or something, but how they are with PDFs, they're each broken into individual pages, so they're not actually connected as one. So you would only be able to cut that one like page, if that makes sense. Yeah. Secret cosplays. I mean, I started making cosplays in high school. Y'all know that. I actually updated my website for my portfolio. I changed it so every single cosplay that I made that year, I have it now under years. And I have every single one to my very first one. But the very first ones don't have clickable. It's just like the image, just because I'm not going to go into detail on like, I made this piece by doing this, blah, blah, blah. That kind of thing. But I do that with all my new ones now. Yeah. How's you doing? What you love? I think I remember cosplay made paper back then. Oh, yeah. Talk to Wiggles fairly frequently, but Ian is a loner, so he didn't jump into the disc. Yeah. Yup. Well, that's good you're still talking to some of them. Yeah. Okay, next one. Where's the final ones? For weight, typically I won't layer up too heavily on these, but for basically our levels, I'm kind of having to. But we'll see, I may reduce some of it. I just feel like doing 2 millimeter on all of these would kind of be a little meh. It is toasty in here with all of my lights on now. Okay, so that piece, we're gonna do 4mm times 2 because we need one on both sides. And that wing is then done. So now we need the this part. And I think, so it has all of these parts, but I'm not sure if I want to just paint on that detail or if I want to make it three-dimensional. I feel like painting it on would be better though. Put that in our going to toy around with cutting something on the plasma table. Easier, convert to cut. Oh, yeah, hydrate. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream and like the video while it was live to help with the algorithm. Yep. Okay. I can put this up in a second. I still have to think about this one because we have our lines from here to here, so it's kind of 2 levels, but it's not at the same time. But it could be that I just sand it down. Like, this doesn't make sense with, like, I know I made it. I made it based off of the blade, and it didn't make sense in the blade. So I don't know, maybe it's like a shadowing kind of thing. I know this one is 2 pieces, so this would be technically like a seam, so this would be a higher bridge than this almost. Because this one I could have connected with this and this, which then comes to here, but then so many different levels. I mean, technically I could do it where this one is the 12, and then I could have another layer, which it kind of does look like that. It kind of looks like this is a different layer right here that's laid on top. So 12, and then I could do, let's see. We want this one to be 12 mil. Oh, sorry. Well, let me move it to here. 12 mil. Still feel like the exposure is kind of high. Cat cam, configure. Let's do exposure. No, wrong way. Okay, it's a little dark, but I think that'll be easier to see-ish. I'll go back and forth. So 12 mil on this one to here, which then would be on this piece, and technically here, and I could do my ridge. And then if I have this piece here, which goes to here, we'll do this one 4 mil, and that'll be good with that. And then, yee! Thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Welcome to the community. Together, which is 12 mil. I was doing that one as one piece, I think, right? $12 mil. This piece will do. Honestly, this would be nice if it was 6 mil. I think that's how I'm going to cut it. I think so. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna real quick go and use the restroom. Thank you guys for watching. If you are on Instagram, I'm gonna be closing Instagram now. I'm still gonna be live on YouTube till 5, so you still got plenty more time. So leave this platform. Go to youtube.com/TiffanyGordonCosplay, and I will be back for y'all in just a second. Good shot. Boop, boop. Okay. Alrighty, I am back. I also turned down the AC because it is really hot. It's supposed to be 100 this weekend. Like our lovely spring. Hi Troy, welcome on. How are you? Okay, next pieces. I know! I'm back! I'm back! Oh, I said I was gonna put this up. You know, I'm surprised Wizard hasn't come on yet. Yeah. Tiff was a good kid. That is code for shoes. What? No! He was one of my best friends. Hi dear, welcome on. Yep, happy Star Wars Day to you too. Yep, yep. Okay, here we go. I'd say we did a lot of gaming. Like our whole group, we did gaming. We did a lot of... We didn't get in trouble. Not really. We did some stuff. I kind of dated some guys that were troublemakers-ish. But yeah. But that was way back in the day. Okay, this one, 6 mil times 2. This one. In reality, I kind of need this one to actually follow the same shape too, and then the sanding would be done once these pieces are together. Just because of how the thickness is, but we're getting pretty thick on this point, so this is gonna be, all right, 4 mil. We've got 12, for... Ooh. We may be getting a little too thick here. Let me see. Eee! Can't see my numbers. Oh no, that's gonna be fine. Unless I calculated it wrong. But I think we're good. Yeah. Explains Ches. Yes, Sir Ches. He'll go and give you a hold up. Give me all your carrots. He actually got a haircut too over the weekend. So yeah. Okay. That one. And we're back, yes. How are you doing today, Foot? Okay. Let us do, so we've done this one. I'm gonna do a check, because this part I'm getting a little bit lost on. But that way I know. This part is then 12 on here. I'm gonna probably have it where it tapers. So let's do... I think just that is fine. And then I can connect that. Oh, y'all know me and my sound effects. Just came back. I did an ad break when I went to the restroom. I've never seen what they look like, so I don't know how many ads you get or if you did get an ad. But I did that, so I don't know if that's what happened. Pretty good. Headed to San Antonio, Austin this weekend. Oh, nice. Is it do you have a concert happening this weekend? Most likely that line will come up there. Haircut since the house. Oh. Yeah, Sir Ches, his summer coat, like, it's really hot now. And he's just been dyeing at the new place, and I haven't been able to. Like, his hair is that long, and he just got shaved, so it's this long. And then this weekend, I'll do a second shave. Because his hair, he has, like... He has two hairs, is that what it's called? Or two coats, like an outer and an inner. And gotta do it in sessions because he's just so much hair, so much. Yeah. On Friday in San Antonio, wanted to catch one of UT softball games for this season. Oh, very cool, very cool. Okay, this one we're doing 12 mil times 2. Long coat and undercoat. Thank you. I normally know the words. I'm just kind of like, bleh. Words are difficult. Okay, that one. This one's 4, which we were having go here. Okay. And then we're gonna have this one where it just follows that same line. Okay. I got it. I got it. We will have to tape another section though. Yeah, with Chez's hair though, it's literally just fluff. So it's really, really difficult for like, I just have some generic clippers. Also with rabbits, if you accidentally cut their skin, it's like pantyhose where it'll just continue to rip down them. So it's very, you have to like be very careful. He's really good at being shaved though. I just put him on my lap and just go to town because he's just like, oh, I can breathe again and I can see. He starts to not be able to see after a while. But he's been really happy now, and like after I put him back in his cage, first thing he did was go and get his slinky and go like up and down and run in circles, and it was like, yay! Yep. Yeah. Alright, so this part, let us trace now. I'm gonna go ahead and write 4mm, because we didn't do this part, right? No, we just did 4mm times 2. It's definitely a lot of pieces of figuring it out. Ooh, with this one though, technically it goes into here. So I'm gonna actually trace it farther. I don't plan on this Keyblade coming apart. It's gonna be one piece. This one goes to here. We're gonna end you here. The eyeball will be fun. After the event on Friday, you're gonna try and hit up Sushi's. Ooh, that was the place, wasn't that the place you took me? Or no? Wait. Oh, that was for PAX. Yes, I was thinking Anime Matsuri. It's like, wait, which event? No more PAX. I don't know if I'll go to any more conventions in San Antonio. I mean, they still have, isn't San Japan at that one? I don't know what other ones are there. Okay, that piece is done. Figuring out how to make things is half the fun. Yeah, it's, for me, making props and things is like a giant puzzle piece, and I like puzzles. As PAX, when you showed me, so, oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that was the first Like, I tried to do, like, all of friends and, like, fans dinner kind of thing. Yeah. Just fixing my line a little bit. Okay, that one. So the next one we need to do is this one, and I think that one's our last one that we have to trace. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this though. And we do need to figure out the bone structure, if the piece that I have will work or not. It might be thick enough for the piece. We're doing 12, 12, 24, 25, 6, 7. So it's gonna be 28 inches thick, but it's still gonna be a little floppy with the weight of the wing at the top, I think. Okay. I mean, we've pretty much got like a third of the place, or like the blade already figured out. Like, we have the actual blade, then we still have the handle, which we have this part figured out, and then the keychain as the last part, which keychain should be pretty easy. It'll just be 2 mil as the center, and then we'll do 4 and 4 on the top. Yeah, it's super simple. Alrighty. And then our last one, which is 12. Do I want this one to come all the way here or just to go here? I'll have a split there slightly, but it'll make it, you know, let's just really make it bulky. We're just gonna do it. Okay, so we need that. We'll put that there, and then it will not work, so I'll need another piece of tracing paper. Normally the pieces, like, I don't typically will have this many separate layers. But it's kind of how this one's working out. And it's a lot easier to have it like this. Make it right the first time, right? There we go. Two seconds. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Cheers guys, thanks for watching, and remember to like this video while it is live to help with the YouTube algorithm. Okay. A little bit more on each side. Oh, I did start, I know the last stream I was talking about Dexter, and I did start the, is it New Blood or New Moon, something like that, and I'm liking it. I'm not going to do spoils, but I'll say I am a bit annoyed of high school kids. Yeah. And if you've seen the series, you probably know what I'm talking about. But no spoils on the ending, please. I'm only halfway through the first season. New Blood? Ah, okay. Yeah, that one. It's nice though. They are connecting from the actual previous Dexter. that there's at least connecting things and it's not just a whole new thing. This one we're gonna have where it goes to here. Actually, 12. Honestly, I need to have it connect in this part too. That's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be a really long piece. It's gonna be to here. Trying to figure it out. Was it on? Yeah, that's basically. Let me get my colors out again so I can see it better. Thank you for becoming a member on the channel. I appreciate it. Much love, and you'll be in the scrolly thing on the next stream. I will write it down after I color this one section. There we go. And that's it. Thank you. Yep, welcome to the club. Alright, so this one we're having in here. I'm gonna have it where it goes into the wing. The wing will probably be the same thing as 4mm, which I'll have connect here, but I'd rather have it as 2 sections just because it's gonna be easier for me to figure out. I mean, unless... Still color it. Happy color time! Okay, there to there. This thing's gonna be a whole nother thing. My scroll thing. It's all this, yeah. Yep. Like I have this, I'm just trying to figure out my connection on this now. But this was the scroll thing I'm talking about here. And then... Good, grumps. Grumps. This one is 4mm, so whatever we do in here, it's gonna connect in here. So I'm probably gonna need this, it's gonna be thickness, and then we're gonna have that one where it connects to here, because it's part of the handle. This one's gonna connect in here, so in reality, I don't want to carve that part as the same thing. Let's just do... Let's do that. That gives us a good body surface, and then that one overlaps. That's what we're doing. Okay, I figured it out. Huzzah, huzzah. Yeah, you get all the emotes now. Okay, so there. Except I moved everything. Sit there. Okay, I'm gonna trace the other side first, and then I'll cut it, and we'll get the other one. Yeah, for every few new members we get, so however many I have, it unlocks more. And then for the base tier, everybody gets all of the emotes. You also get a sub badge next to your name, which slowly changes into a fat little happy Ches, depending on your level of months. So yeah. I still have one more I have to make though, because it had more than what Twitch had for us. Okay, there. This one is here. I love cutting out all of these pieces like 20 different times. Depends on which tier you are for the members videos. This one I'm also gonna want to draw a line, so I'm just gonna have that kind of do that. Oh, where's my ruler? I kind of want to start tracing this onto foam, because we've got the top part all kind of figured out now, but the bottom part I kind of don't want to figure out right now. Okay, all of that, and then trim. Okay, and then bottom. This way, this way, this way. Do, 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 do. See if I can use some scraps. Yeah, that's good. That one, and then we had it where it came here, so. Okay. Does anybody have any plans for the weekend? I know Foot said that he is going to San Antonio and Austin. I have a birthday dinner with one of my friends, well, a few of my friends, that I'm going to, not for me. My birthday's not for a while. I'm gonna try to get my printer up and running. Workbenches for your shop? Ooh, that's cool. How are you gonna are you making them yourself, or are you gonna have them like commission somebody else to make them or something? Back, did you miss the story of Tiff stole a car? No. But welcome back, Caspian. We are finishing up the last of this part of the blueprint, and then I'm gonna start tracing it onto foam. Takes a lot of time to plan these out, honestly. So, taking the kids down to Port Aransas. 3-year-old daughter has been asking every day about the beach since we told her last week. Aw, that's sweet. Do you have just the one kid, or do you have more? Take the nephew to see Multiverse Madness. Actually hyped for this movie. Ooh, I've seen a lot of stuff about it. And how, wasn't like China banning it or something? I really need to catch up on all my movies. I've been trying to rewatch all of Thor, like all the movies. I've seen them at some points, but like it's been so long, and I think I fell asleep on the last one. I kind of remember watching like the Ragnarok one or whatever on an airplane, and I don't really remember it too well. Call grandmas. I have hated to have missed that story. Oh yeah. 2 smaller ones, they'll be connecting together. Nice. Oldest, and you have a boy too. They both love Sailor Moon. Aw, they've been tops. That's cute. Very cool. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of my high school friends now having kids. Okay, that one is done. This one's gonna be 12 mil times 2. And I think we're good on that. Let us put this away for now. And then we'll cut out a few pieces. Turn this off now. Much better. The tuxedo mask, yeah. I've still only done one cosplay from Sailor Moon, and that was Wicked Lady. But I don't know if I'll ever do any of the Sailor Scouts. I like the show and all, I grew up on it, but it's not, I don't think it's something that I'll actually cosplay. Okay, 4 mil to start. And I'm gonna move my ring light. I was tired of being blasted by it. Catch cam. Configure. Let's make you brighter. Click. How's that now? Still a little dark. Close enough. Apply. Good, good. And close. Okay. Oh yeah, the cat's too. Yeah, no time soon. Not for me. Mm-mm. Okay, formula. Let's see. This one's for $12. This one has a 4 on it. This one has a 4, and this one has a 4. Okay. Now the fun part, to cut all of our patterns. I guess I shouldn't put our foam on yet. Go over there. Okay. I can actually see without the light here. It looks better with the light, but ugh. Now it's another whole hard to see part. Of course you're the villain, Caspian. I wouldn't expect anything less from you. Yeah. I do have to say, spooky, more villainousy like characters for cosplaying are so much more fun to wear at conventions, because then you can actually like, at least for me, I'm able to kind of like act like them more, and I really dislike like half the characters I have. It's just like smile, and I'm just like, I can't smile anymore. Everybody expects me to be a pretty princess, and I just want to be a villain, creepy crawler, like, E. Lovable villains like Loki. Loki is awesome. Yeah. When does season 2 of Loki come out? Or it's not actually out already, is it? I'm not that far behind, am I? Oh yeah? I love Ren Fair, but for me, like, I kind of just wear a few things. I don't really go all out, just because I already dress up all the time for this, and I'm just like, I don't want to really put an effort. I just want to go and, like, drink and people watch and stuff, so. The murdering people and oh yeah, back in the day. Hey, I still love my Assassin's Creed. Yup. What was it? That was like Assassin's Creed 1. I'd come over and it'd be all of us at Ian's house, like, and I'd just be playing Assassin's Creed, killing everybody. Oh, that was fun. I've done all of them for the most part. I used to stream on Twitch and I would do gaming streams, but not anymore. That was so much fun. Still doing the gotta get like 98 to 100% complete, collect every single thing. Haven't heard anything about Loki season 2. I want to say I still actually have like half of the last episode to watch, I think. I don't know if I know I watched the whole season, but I don't know if I actually like finished the very last episode. I'm gonna have to look. Yeah. The new Thor this summer before we get a new season. Oh, that's probably what it'll be. They'll do the credits of Thor. They'll have Loki or something. Yeah. Absolute nerd game. Yes. Yes, it was. Have I made an Assassin's Creed cosplay? No, I've made the Seppuku Axe from Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but I love Assassin's Creed, but it's not something I want to cosplay from. Like, I can make an assassin, but it's like not really, I don't know. And for Assassin's Creed, I don't like playing the females. Just because I don't like typically the girls when they get hurt and their screaming voices and stuff, and I get annoyed by that. But, I just have never had an interest in cosplaying from Assassin's Creed. All-time favorite, but SEO story was so great. You still got back and replay. Yeah. Favorite one was, I think it was Brotherhood that had all of the Leonardo da Vinci like machines. And then I really liked Origins. I know that one was really hated. A lot of people liked Odyssey because of the open world, but that one I didn't like. But Origins, the aspect of the Egyptian like stuff, I love Egyptian. Like that was really cool for me. Y'all know my opinions also on Valhalla, or Valheim, sorry. Because we played it and we got to the very last mission and we hit a bug that they didn't fix for over a year. Like, they fixed it now. I'm not going to go back and play it. But it was at the point where, like, I couldn't, go farther in the story without 100% restarting the game. And it was the bug where if you had talked to the guy that gives you the quest, any point beforehand, then, like before the quest, then you couldn't get it from him. Ooh, it made me mad. It made me so mad. So I think that one is the only one that I stopped at like 85%. But I really enjoyed doing all the collectibles and stuff, and I had most everything, and I could have continued, but I was just like, no, if I can't do the story, I'm not gonna go and spend time collecting things, because I was so grumps. It's like, way to kill your game, and they had all these expansion stuff too, and it's like, eh. And I wasn't into their little board game critter thingies. I forget what it was called because it's been a long time. Pretty low-key. Nice, Caspian. It was very pretty, yeah, I'll agree with that. I know a lot of people are like, oh, we don't want another, like, it's the same type of game, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, but I also kind of like that. Like, I like them changing it a bit, but I miss them having where you upgraded, like, a city and a home kind of thing. Yeah. I want to have all my collectibles on display. I want to have my own little villa. I liked having, like, a secret world. I found that aspect very cool. The open world aspect is also nice, where they got rid of all of the barrier walls for level cap on, like, getting into things. Play them in order? Ah, okay. Are you playing them in order of the Assassin's Creed releases, or are you playing them in order as in history? That's the real question. Okay, almost got Assassin's Creed cosplay, but haven't earned it. The older, yeah, those are cool. Welcome on, Ricardo. How are you? In order of release. Okay. Okay, and this is the last 4mm one that we had to cut out, and then we can put it onto foam. Yeah, it's been like, what, 2 hours of us figuring out the blueprints and tracing. Keyblades are typically pretty easy to make, though, once you figure out all of the pieces to stack up. But it's the prep work that takes a while for making just props in general. Weren't you playing Wonderlands, Caspian? Or there's somebody that was just starting it, I thought. I've started to see a lot of people on Twitter saying they don't like it, and I'm just like, it's the best Borderlands game in my opinion. I love it. But I think more people don't think it's actual Borderlands because it's so far different from the story, and they're trying to make it be that, but it's like, no, it's its own thing. It's like just in the world, and it's supposed to be different. Just because of the whole D&D aspect. So I don't know. Let's rank your faves Assassin's Creed titles, but just realize now there are also many. Oh yeah, there is so many. I know there's like 2 I think I haven't played. I didn't do the American Revolution one because I don't really care about that time period. And then I didn't do, it was the one with the, was it the Vatican, I think, or something like that. And it just was meh. Like, I have it, and I was just like, eh. You're like, you're playing Wonderlands currently, you're still having issues getting onto the story. Aww. So, I'd say there's a bunch of different stories in it. Like, the main story is with the evil villain. And it's not a huge story, honestly. It's, for me, Wonderlands was more about the side quests. And, like, do all the side quests and then do the main story. Like, to unlock new areas, you have to do main story for some. I have a hair. There we go. But, that's how I did it, and it was really good. If you're just doing the main story, it's, I would agree, it's kind of meh. But, like, in general, if you put it all together and kind of mix it up, it was good. I also like the aspect of exploration, though I'll say some of the maps were a little, the Beanstalk one, I hated that map. That's the only map I hated. Like, take it out of the game. I liked the aspect of, like, the medieval, like, D&D dungeon kind of thing. Not, don't bring in the fairy tale stuff. Yeah, I ended up finishing it. I beat the game. I'm still trying to 100% it though. And I ended up finishing it at, I'm like cutting off. I maxed out at 40. And then for the other, your myth ranking, I think I was 47. So level 87, technically. Never got the opportunity to play Wonderlands. You used to play Borderlands with your brother all the time. Well, Wonderlands just came out, so you got plenty of time to do that one. I did Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2. I didn't do 3 just because I tested it out, and that one was just like, it was just a Borderlands game. There wasn't anything special, at least in, like, terms of what I played. But Wonderlands is supposed to be where you can play it with other people too, and I know that they're having tons of issues with that. But I just did it by myself. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't do the Tomb Raider stuff. By the way, if you do have questions on what I'm working on or any cosplay stuff, you can always jump in and ask. No matter what we're currently talking about. I'm working on the Way to the Dawn Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts right now. I just finished doing all of basically the patterning for each piece. And this is a piece that's going to be cut out of 4mm EVA foam. So I'm cutting this out so we can transfer it onto the EVA foam. And then cut it out of that. Yep. Major issues with that story? Okay. You've never played Borderlands? Oh, you should. It's good. It's good. If you like Assassin's Creed games, I think you would like Borderlands, if you're okay with the art style of the game. Just because of all the collectible. Not a sword with wings. Oh. Technically all the Keyblades are swords to me. Large objects you bash critters with, I guess. Monster Hunter, for me, my play style is doing dual blades. And then I'm currently doing commission for a long blade, the Almudron blade, but I don't plan on doing more more weapons from it unless like a commission comes up. The beta for Overwatch 2. I've actually not seen it yet. I just haven't had time. Played right in the name? Yeah. I didn't pick it. This was a community picked. So this specific Keyblade, I opened up to all of the members here on YouTube. I let them choose or do suggestions on what Keyblades they wanted me to make. And then for higher level tiers, they got to pick between 3 different Keyblades, and this is the one that was a landslide that the community wanted us to make. So I did not choose it. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Then I'll trace it. Cheers. Well, Caspian, if you were a member, you would know these things. Ooh. How many of the votes were... Oh, no. I didn't even vote at all. It was, for the voting, it was 8-1 for the specific Keyblade. I would have chose a different one, but oh well. Okay, let's do... Let's see. Yeah, the weird thing for voting though with YouTube is, so I used to do where like I'd have Patreon vote on things, but now we've kind of gone away from Patreon and we're only doing YouTube. I do have support on Patreon. I do my work in progress pictures on there, but I don't do voting anymore for things. And YouTube's weird with it because it doesn't let you do a picture with voting. So I had to do I was like, here's the pictures as one post, and then I'm like, here's the actual poll. See the pictures below for which ones are which. But yeah. Yeah, you were the one that suggested it. I think 2 people actually suggested it. So out of all the Keyblades that were suggested, I did, there was 2 that 2 people both had said, so those were ones. And then I looked and I chose another one that was a more common one, I think, that was suggested. So I didn't suggest anything. And for polls, you can't do alt accounts. It has to be members only for YouTube. What? No, the Keyblades, I don't plan on keeping the Keyblades. At conventions, I have the Keyblades for sale. I was considering doing it where I'd put them in my shop on my website, but with the shipping stuff, I don't want to deal with that right now. And plus my website, I can't have, I can't like say the shipping for certain things are only for US and not international. And I didn't want to go the Etsy route just because Etsy like is awful for that. So yeah. Yeah, what were the 3 Keyblades for our members? I don't have the list in front of me. That were suggested. We had the Olympia one was 1. That one I know had 2 for. And then the Way to Dawn, and then what was the other one? I think it was either Oath Taker or the Oblivion. It was one of those. Yeah, me counting votes. It's already here. Because YouTube does it. I can't change anything. Caspian is trying to make it look like I cheated on things, but he can't say anything because he wasn't a part of it. Suggested the Oath Taker, I can't remember. Yeah. Well, he had suggestions for both of them because those are probably like the most popular ones, I think. Those are actually the ones that I sell the most of too, for blueprints. Tool trace it. But I know. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna trace this now. Okay. Sharpie. Now I can get to Workamaroo. I'll start on that side. By the way, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like this video while it is live. Helps with the YouTube algorithm, as well as subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Whatcha? plans on doing a Kingdom Hearts cosplay. Yeah, there's a lot of things I make, and I do like commissions for business companies for promotional use and things, but I don't always make a costume to go along with it. Just like Maka's Scythe, I didn't make a costume for. Klee, I've made her backpack. No plan on making a costume for her. No Kingdom Hearts. The Amazon blade for Monster Hunter, I don't plan on making a costume for that, because that one's a commission. What else? Zelda, I don't plan on doing a costume for Link or Zelda. I just want to make things. Enough of that. Oh. Could be a challenge, yeah. For me right now, like, I make what I want to make. I don't typically go off of what other people want me to make. I do ask every now and then for suggestions, just like curious on what people interested in me doing. I currently have a lot of people that want me to still do more Final Fantasy characters from Brave Exvius, just because of my shield from it. And then I get a lot of people that every time there's a WoW thing, a new thing, everybody's like, oh, we want you to make this. So I get that all the time. I'm trying to think what else. A lot of people that give me suggestions on things that I've already made. When Witchers always like comes and goes, it's like, I've already made Geralt, Ciri, Yennefer, and Triss. I'm not gonna remake them. But those are like such a long time ago, and I don't really have photos of them, and so a lot of people don't know that I've made it, I guess. But props in general are a lot easier to make because you don't have to commit to a full character, and you can just like, it's here. And in general are more cheaper to make because you're not doing every single aspect. Okay, that one. I like that y'all are like discussing what critter he is. follow your stream to learn yourself how to create your own cosplays. Yep. Yeah, that was one of the biggest things for me is I always get tons and tons of messages on all my platforms, and I can't reply to all of them and stuff. And much less, I can't spell to save my life, and so trying to explain to people in text just doesn't work. So I started doing live streaming, and like, I'm already making this, I might as well share with everybody how I'm making it live, because otherwise I'd just be watching a show doing this. I'm always gonna do it. And it gives people the chance to come on, ask questions, and just chat and hang out. And I don't expect like my live crafting streams to be big, just because it is a lot to, like, tutorials are easier to watch and digest because it's only like 5 to 10 minutes to make a whole prop, where this is gonna take me probably like 3 streams or something, and it's a little harder to sit through the whole thing. Also, there's different times that people are working, but it still gives people access to it at least. So yeah. Welcome on. May the 4th be with you. Yep, same to you. My favorite Keyblade of all. I don't know. There's a lot that like for me, so I've watched every single like full run of all the Kingdom Hearts. I've never personally played it. Just because I didn't have the platforms to play them on at the time. But I feel like if I had played it, I'd have a different response because it would be the Keyblade that I like to play in game. But for me, I have to base it off of designs. And I mean, I've made like 30 different Keyblade blueprints. And so I really like sat down and looked at each Keyblade individually. So I kind of have to base it off of that. And I'm always drawn by like the ultimate Keyblade or ultimate weapon, whatever it's called. And some of the more simplistic ones, but I don't have like off the top of my head what it would be right now. Sorry. The bunny, wait. Texas accent, so hard to understand. I can talk with a more heavy accent if you need. I can really, really slur everything and make it like 10 times harder. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna put this one here. Tutorials are great, but we cannot see all the methods used. Yeah. Well, that's another thing is like, I try to simplify my tutorials as much as possible. Like, the most recent one I made was how to do Fishbone, Jinx's Fishbone from League of Legends. And that one was a really hard tutorial for me to make just because I don't work on one piece at a time. But for somebody to understand it, I need to simplify it and be like, here's every single piece for this piece, and then for this piece. And for me, I did everything at once. Like, I cut all the pieces at once. They all sat in a pile. I sanded all the pieces at once. They all sat in a pile, kind of thing. But it is a lot harder for like people that don't sit there and watch the whole time to see. So I would say, yeah, tutorials are, I do skip some stuff. I try to make it like where I put everything in there, but you can only do so much. So I would say live streams, like for this, doing a tutorial, I'm probably gonna say like I trace certain pieces onto these things, but people probably won't see specifically which pieces were which. Like, I'll try to explain it, but it's hard to capture that on film except for live streaming. And y'all sitting there, like when you saw me diagnose like the whole piece and be like, okay, this one we're doing here and here, I'm doing this line. So yeah, it's a little more difficult, I'd say, yeah. I can give you a pretty good guess, but I'm terrible at names, so I can't give you all the names of them. But yeah, I did, if you know the streamer on Twitch, Carnage, I watched all of his playthroughs of it. He does a fantastic job of doing all of the Kingdom Hearts playthroughs, so if you haven't played them and you want to know all the lore, I would suggest that. He also went over... There is some games that aren't released in the US that were only in Japan, and he watched a bunch of stuff and shared it on stream of like all of the lore on that, so it helped. But yeah. Where are you? There we go. Are you going to do any Witcher stuff? Yeah. Planning is the most interesting part, to be honest. I find it the most interesting too, of like really sitting down, but I know a lot of people that's really hard to like. For me, those parts sometimes are hard to stream just because I'm sitting there and I'm thinking and I want to interact with y'all, but then there's some stuff where I need to walk away and come back and be like, that's how I did it. And so it can be a little sometimes like, I might come back to this and change it after this stream. But yeah, y'all get to see my brain in action, and I try to, when I stream, explain what I'm doing, for the most part. Sometimes it's a little difficult, but then I don't want it to be like, for me thinking, I'll just start talking to myself, and I'll be like, do this here, this, and then I start like really focusing, and then I like, oh yeah, I'm streaming, I need to not like, get in my head kind of thing. So it's a bit of a challenge. That's what I always say, if you ever want me to stop, like, we have conversations all the time of especially food and gaming stuff and shows, and like if anybody ever wants to come in and like, I know a lot of people are like, I don't want to interrupt, but honestly, like, I'm here to like, you're curious on what I'm doing, ask away. You got questions on yours, whatever you're making, I can try to help as well. That kind of thing. So, yeah. I'll have to transfer those lines at another point. He is probably my favorite streamer. Trailers are helpful, but most don't explain how they figure stuff out or how they fix any mistakes. Okay. So question for you, Real, then, because I know you watched a good part of mine. What would you like to see more in my tutorials then? That would help you. I know. Food. What should we have for dinner? I'm having some like Asian noodle stuff. I've got udon noodles, and then I'm probably gonna do some type of fish with them. But yeah, I've been really liking like Asian noodles lately. you giving me problems? Stream says it is excellent. Excellent. That's not excellent. Come on. Oh, I think it's catching up now. Are we good? It's definitely behind though. Pretty far. I'm back? Okay, cool. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I wanna make sure. Just watch it for a little bit. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. La 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 la. Okay. Yes. Hi. Hi. Hi, Yosho. Welcome on. You came at the perfect moment. The stream going bleh. Yeah. IT had to take care of it. Search has had to go and choose some wires, and then we're back, right? We're all good. We're all good. Too much kitty videos in the background. Fluff is watching. How are you doing, Yosho? Today we are working on our Way to the Dawn Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts, which was voted and chosen by our members here on YouTube. The member communities, yeah. 10 for 10, perfect timing, as always. As always. Okay, those are done. This one is a bad spot for me to put it on. Okay. That, you are not a piece for cutting. You are trash. We got 2 of these. All good, just got home having a burger to eat. Oh, nice. Yeah, I feel bad, I haven't been on Genshin in such a long time now. Wait, what? I don't fully understand what you're saying, Angry. I'm sorry. Okay, we need 2 of this one. Yeah, these wings are gonna be different from my Sara wings just because I want them to all be like flat and not, like they'll be 3-dimensional, but not in terms of they'll be able to move. Yeah. So right now, with the delay, update soon, so you aren't missing much. Okay. I mean, I could be farming though, but, I've been having a lot of fun in Wonderlands though. But I'm at, I think 91% on everything. I've beaten the game, but in terms of collectibles and stuff, I still have a little bit more, and then I'll probably head back to Genshin. Does Buck need this one? Okay. Update or new banner? There we go. And then we need 2 of this one, and then that'll be the rest of our 4 mil. Let's see, best spot to cut it. Or to place it, I mean. He has a funky piece. Probably over here, actually. My tummy is growling. It's like, I'm hungry. And thanks guys for watching, and remember to like this video while it is live to help with the algorithm. Probably gonna get a burger after this stream. Seems like a lot of people are doing burgers tonight. Oh, I went to, it was someplace in Austin that was really, really good. And it was a, technically like one side is like a butcher store and then the other side is like the restaurant part. And, ooh, it had really, really good. It was like, ended up being a sandwich, which caused my throat a little bit of issues just because they had butter and I can't do that. But it was like roast beef, like fresh, and then it had like a blueberry jam sauce and some lettuce on it, and oh, it was so yummy. I think it was called Salt and Thyme, like thyme or something like that. Like a great one. I mean, I like me my food. But I was recommended by it because they apparently have really, really good burgers. But for me, I want burgers, but no restaurant has like vegan cheese anymore. And so I'm kind of like, like a burger for me, it has to have cheese on it, and I just, sad days. Yeah? Have you been to that one? It was a little more like, I mean, everything in Austin's a little more hipstery, but it was weird because it was a like half butcher place, and it was more fancy than I thought it would be. Bring your own cheese. I've considered it, but I don't want to be that person walking into a restaurant with a cooler and being like, I'll have the burger, here's my special cheese, put it on for me, peasant. I don't want to do that, that'd be weird. I don't know, it's like carrying like a body part. I don't know, I don't know. Yeah. We went a few years back and was impressed. They had a menu item called snacks for $3 that was just a bowl of homemade Chex Mix chips or whatever. Huh. Yeah, I saw they had a bunch of like charcuterie boards, however you say that. There was a bunch of, I went at lunchtime during the week and there was a bunch of ladies on a luncheon or something. It was funny. But I really enjoy being back like closer to where I grew up, just because I can kind of wear what I want now again and not feel out of place. And like there's so many like fancy restaurants that people just wear shorts at, and it's Austin, and it's just like, yeah, back home. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can probably find a restaurant that does have vegan cheese, but I have to like look in advance kind of thing. And for the vegan cheese places, those are more like vegan restaurants that it's for your tofu burger, and I still want all of my meat. I want also like cheese that I can have. So yeah, we'll meh. Yeah. Hey, there's some restaurants though that you can bring in your own meat and they'll cook it for you. It just depends on where you go. Like there's by the coast, there's a bunch of restaurants where it's like, just bring in your fish you caught and we'll make it for you. And then like in the country, there's a lot of places that's like, bring in your deer that you just got or your hog and we'll process it for you, and of course at an upscale price, but yeah. Once TagCon is a thing, she'll have her own private cook. Yes, Master Ches. He's so funny. He has I ran out of like, he used to have like a wooden piece of wood or whatever so he could chew on it, but that one got kind of ruined in the move, and so he now has, because I had too many rice spoons, so I gave him one of those, and it's so cute because he'll carry the rice spoon in his mouth, so he's gonna go cook, and then he'll throw it in his food bowl, and it's like he's making little food, and oh, I love it. Master Ches. start cutting this all out. E. Ow. Oh, the chair hit outside of me. Oh wait. Actually, I'll probably do it when I do this part. Be easier. Okay. How sharp's my blade now? Still pretty good. For this, I'm gonna do. Cut in pieces, make it easier to cut. What would be the catch of the day in a city? A cut around. Park pigeon, too friendly. Oh gosh, no! Bad angry. I mean, Austin, there's a whole river that runs through it. Same with Round Rock, so you have that. Also, I went to, there was a line at a place, I think I mentioned it a few weeks ago, and I was so confused, like why there was a whole line of cars outside of the, like just on the side of the road waiting for something, and apparently it was a donut place, and yesterday when my family came, they wanted to go and explore, and we went to it, and it was just like some famous donut place. It was okay. But I also haven't had like really sweets in a long time. But they were super, super sweet and really greasy, which is weird. But tasted okay. I got some sprinkles, because I like sprinkles. Stay. Good. Okay. Okay. Do some smaller ones. TGCCon 2024, y'all heard it here first. I think, honestly, I feel like you'd have a better chance of Ultimate Cosplay, me helping with that, doing a con versus doing like my own. I don't know. It'd be more of a here's like a hotel and we'll go do dinner. But I'm not staying at the hotel because I don't want to have like creepers find me kind of thing. Something like that. I don't know. I do try it for conventions. I try to do where I'll invite some of like fans and stuff to come to like a dinner. We'll see how long that lasts though. Blade's a tiny bit dull, so we'll see. Hey, cool. A good cut there. Workday is done. Your lurk must end later on. Thanks for stopping by, Voxy, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Kitchen owned, deep fried. Oh gosh, no! No, the donut place was in Round Rock. Honestly, I want to say it was just like Round Rock Donuts or something, because everything in Round Rock is called Round Rock. Like every store, every like hair place and bar, it has Round Rock in it. It's kind of funny. Featured on Korean and it's now super busy. Yeah, I don't think it's that place though. I don't know. But it was super busy. And it had like, it had donuts that size. Cosplay summer camp where in the off-season professional cosplayers could teach. Oh yeah, that'd be really cool. There's I know one person, they don't do it in the US, they're in some other country, and he actually teaches at a university cosplay making classes. But yeah, that's one thing that would be cool. But it'd be a lot of work too. We're changing the blade after this. Do you ever go to European conventions? I don't go to conventions unless I am a guest at it, just because conventions are really expensive and I don't have the money to do that. But like I said, like, if you ever want me to go to a convention, the best thing is to request that convention, like, ask them to have me as a cosplay guest. Typically, you want to do that at least, like, 3 to 6 months in advance of their convention, and have the more request of a person you want to come there, the more likely they're going to bring them. But that would be the only way I can do a European or out of the US convention. But I have technically been a cosplay judge for Gamescom, I just wasn't in person. So yeah. Okay, that one's done. I work in a big enough metro. Yeah. Go around and get on. Okay, so y'all know what the place is then. Well, I mean, out of the US is international, so it costs a little bit more to fly somebody. Like, I mostly do local conventions just because a lot of conventions, especially with like all of the world stuff and health stuff right now, don't really want to fly people and pay for that. Plus for me, I typically request to have a handler with me, and so they would have to provide transportation for that person as well, and that can get really pricey. Some conventions will do it, but I'm kind of at like an in-between phase of like, I can do out of Texas conventions, but it's very rare that like people will pay to bring me unless they're a really huge fan of my work personally. But I'm much bigger in Texas just because obviously with all of I'm in Texas. So yeah, but algorithms on all social platforms try to link you with people that are more close to your area as well. So that's another thing. And I have a following, but I'm not huge. So those slots go more to bigger cosplayers that'll bring in more money for a convention. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna change this. I'm just making a mess. Don't mind me. Like, conventions are more likely to bring me if they want somebody that is for craftsmanship and doing like workshops and panels and judging a cosplay contest. Where, like, in all reality, a convention only needs one guest to be a crafter. That's how a lot of conventions do it. And the rest of them are, not in all cases, but a lot of them bring in more like celebrity hype people. And it's gonna bring in a bigger fan base. Cosplayers that are known for bigger assets typically come a little bit more too. And because that brings in more money for the convention. So it's a little hard to compete at times. No bigger cosplayers than Tip, and I'll fight anyone who says different. Aw, thanks, Caspian. I'm happy though that I'm known for my craftsmanship. That's what I wanted. I want to be known for my details and for like my creations. I can't talk. That I bring to life. So yeah. And I'd say I'm most known for now my Ario costume from Diablo 3, Atlantic Mercy from Overwatch, and then my shield, my Sacred Shield Charlotte one. I've had a lot of people recently be like, oh, I found you because of this. And it's like, oh, cool. So yeah. Yes, you can blame the algorithm for finding me foot, being a Texas person. That line I got off it. It's not good. It's our duty to grow the chess cult. Yes. I want to, so plans for the future. So I do have a convention next month. I think it's month. Yeah. And I'd like to get some new merch. Give me hugs on who's part of our Discord community and everything. Made an emote for us that was commissioned by Daniel. And I really want to make that one into a shirt. It's our tank one. And then make it as a sticker or something. And I kind of want to do a few more, but we'll see. So that's what I'd like to do. And I still need to do, I haven't done a photo shoot for Vegeta. And I haven't even looked at my print stock, honestly. But yeah. Yup. The Knights of Cheslin. I would love to do like King Ches and then a little castle too. I really want a new Ches. Like Ches is the emote that we have. I made. I'm not. It works. It's not the best, honestly. I'd love to get somebody who can do animals really well and get some stuff of Ches, because he doesn't look like a rabbit, which is a little bit of a problem. He looks like a gremlin. Or like Chewbacca. He looks like Chewbacca. And it's kind of hard to draw a little fluff thing that is only going to be like teeny tiny and be able to tell what is he. So that's another thing. I mean, I am known for my wings, but that's like going to conventions. For me to travel, if it's just me, you're gonna get a small costume because I can't do anything then. Like I have to be able to do stuff at my booth and to be able to like actually move if I'm gonna be by myself. But if you want me to wear, like, most of my costumes are a little bit more bigger and armor, and I kind of need help, and not just somebody at the booth, but I need somebody to help me with like getting in and out of it. And conventions can't, like, they can help you at a convention, but they can't go to your hotel and help you, much less I don't want some stranger coming to my hotel to help me. So yeah. This roll is gonna be difficult. Gresky, thanks for sharing your work. Try to join your Discord. So I'm like, yeah, it was nice talking to you again, and good luck with the rest of the day. Tip, perfect for blush. Honestly, I don't know how much a plushie would cost. It'd be cool, but we'd have to do like a custom order of like, this is what everybody can order at once. Like, technically I still have, I think, 1 calendar left too. So I think next year if I do them, it's only gonna be like pre-order, and then if I have a convention near the new year, I will have it. So yeah. Oh, I did not cut that one well. The blade I have now is a surgical blade, which is nice. They're super sharp, but the problem is they do that. And so unlike like typical braids, they're solid, but they're thicker. So you can kind of bends a little bit more. You can see there. A little bit more cleanup. Post more photos of Ches in Discord, get some fan art going. Maybe? Maybe? You can, whatever photos I post like in my stories of the critters, you can always like screenshot and post them in the Discord. I have a bad time doing photos in Discord for me. Unpaid intern. Yeah, paid in exposure. It doesn't work when you own your own business and you have to pay your bills. And most of the time, conventions, like, if they're just gonna pay for a hotel, then you're, like, most likely you're not really making money. Unless you have a lot of merch to sell. Then you also have to consider all your food expenses too. Is Gremlin a rabbit? Gremlin. Well, technically Chez's real name is Cesare, but short for Chez, yeah. Chez will steal the spotlight, but you have to understand that's already happened and he's the star of the show. Well, of course, that and Fluff. Like, why do y'all come on my stream and watch me? Like, no, y'all don't care about what I'm making. You just want to see the critters. Sir Chez come on and little Fluff. Y'all want to see, like, the derpiness of the critters. Yeah. I think that would cost you the most is food at a convention, or the only few. Yeah, food has always been the biggest thing for me. Because a lot of times, I try to bring my own stuff, but you can only do so much, especially if you're flying. In conventions, like for me, I can only eat certain things. A lot of conventions, I just stick with like chicken tenders the whole time. Because most of the food is really expensive and I can't eat it or it'll leave me a really upset tummy. But it's still like, if you're having chicken tenders for lunch and dinner every single night for the 3 days, and each one is like, I don't know, that or sushi. I like my sushi. I kind of spoil myself on one night for sushi. But that can add up, and then having like, conventions I typically will only do like a cider a night or something, because I need to relax. But it can really add up, and then you have parking fees too. Even though if a convention will bring you out and pay for the hotel, a lot of times you still have to cover parking fees. So yeah, there's all that. And gas. Paying for gas. Ugh. Indulge on the sushi. I love my sushi, yeah. Sushi! Oh, da 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 da. Cool. Happy lurkin', happy lurkin'. I'm definitely starting to get tired. After the stream, I'm trying to get where I walk to the mailbox again, but it's a little farther away at my place. So, hoping after the stream, go to the mailbox, and then come back and make some food, and then probably relax a little bit, watch some shows. I might work some more tonight, not sure. I have a pile of things to sand too, but I don't really want to get messy. Sushi tutorial, I've done that already. I think the sushi stream is on my gaming channel on YouTube. Management company for cosplayers to work deals out with conventions, hotels, restaurants. Yeah, I've tried to look for some, and that is something that is actually lacking in the cosplay community. And the ones that I've tried, like I've talked to friends and stuff, and a lot of times it's like a friend that also cosplays that manages people, but then they kind of do more focus on them, because obviously if you're a cosplayer, you're gonna kind of focus on you and not just everybody else that's part of it. That, or like they're companies that just manage people and not necessarily know about cosplay. And I've considered like doing some and like paying people for like a management thing, but I don't have the funds to do that, so I never did it. I gotta pay my bills first before I spend extra on paying somebody else. But I mean, it could potentially bring more profit, but I don't know. Gotta go. What's left of your stomach is yelling. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for stopping by and good luck with food tonight. Most viewed video on the gaming. Oh, is it really? So technically, more than half of those streams were originally on my cosplay channel, and the most viewed ones were my Paper Mario streams. That whole playthrough, each video had like 2,000 or 3,000 people watch them. I don't know about the sushi ones up. I haven't even touched my gaming one in like a year. It's just up there now. People that want to walk down memory lane, or if I ever play another game on Twitch and I can put it over there. But yeah, my YouTube channel, my main one, the cosplay one, it's just focusing on like cosplay aspects. You'll have to look into it, yeah. You can start that up, Castman, if you're good at managing people and talking to other companies. Paper Mario was fun. Oh, that was the best. It was so much fun. Like, my voice hurt every night that we streamed it, just because of how much fun I was having doing voiceovers for everything. Oh, and we cried on the stream too a few times. Like with Bobby. Oh. It was a lot of fun. I do wish, like for Wonderlands, I wish I had streamed that one. It would have been a lot of fun. But yeah, there's a few games that I'm kind of like, oh, I kind of want to stream this, but I just can't set it up at this point. Like I want to get YouTube, like, we're good here, and then once I'm more comfortable, maybe go back to doing gaming streams on Twitch, but it has to be like not a scheduled thing for me. And it's hard enough doing like for me to stream here, it still takes a lot of prep to set up everything and to manage everything, so I typically do that. Yeah. I just want to be the same of a new game with Wonderlands, because I'm 100%ing it. So, like, I'm 91% already. I've already beaten the game, like, the stories in every single quest. I'm just finding a few more items. It'd be really weird. And I don't typically replay games. But it's nice for me to just, like, go in the living room and play a game. And kind of relax. I did talk about where if I went back to Twitch and did gaming, it'd be nice to also do it where I didn't have a webcam. And I could just hang out. But then it'd be really cool also to have like a VTuber kind of thing. But that's a whole nother can of worms, and it's like, okay, well, I want to focus on one thing, and I need to not do 20 different things and just focus on this and get the business going and all. And that's kind of where I'm at now. Yeah. But one day. One day. That is good with that. And thanks guys for watching. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. Focusing on one thing, something you still haven't mastered yet. I mean, I'm working on like 7 different projects right now, so, you know, but more of like focus on one type of subject, I guess. So cosplay making and educating more than like not, I guess. Yeah. Life size, on the other hand, that's not the much stuff. Yeah. Angry with the jokes. So is there any new games coming out soon? Anybody looking forward to something? I don't know what my next one is gonna be. Zoom in more and more. It says VTuber amateur sitting on the head of the... No. No, no, no. We're almost done cutting this. Wizard! How are you? You are late, sir. Busy day? Yeah, we are working on the Way to the Dawn Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts, and this one was voted by our member community here on YouTube, and we just started it today. You're in Florida? Well, a happy vacation or work trip. Hope that's going well. Still the same heat though. Nightingale looks neat from the trailer. I don't think I've heard that one yet. For me, VTubing, the cool aspect is I don't have to show my face. I wouldn't have to do makeup. And I could just kind of have fun. That's the cool aspect for me. And I know a lot of people, like, at least when I streamed on Twitch and I did my gaming stuff, I always got people that were always like, they liked my voice and everything, and so yeah. Plus for people that haven't seen somebody's face, it's a little bit more mysterious, I guess. Yeah. Bloop. Close to it. Oh, tired. Yeah, I'd agree, Caspian. Forgot to surprise your parents, your dad, and your birthdays are this weekend plus Mother's Day. Oh, that's nice. Happy almost Brother's Day. Birthday. I said Mother's Day because I was looking at that. Happy almost birthday. Sorry. I know. Would I be a blonde or a brunette, Tiffany? I don't know. Full potato. Mm-hmm. Well, I've kind of cut out all of those pieces, and I don't really want to start on more. We have other pieces traced out for 12 and 6 mil, but I'm kind of tired, and hungry. So I think that might be where we end our stream today. Sorry that we had technical difficulties earlier. Hopefully it won't happen on our next stream. Which our next stream is going to be Monday the 9th, our normal time, 1 to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So yes, and thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Tiffany of Tiffany Gordon Cosplay. I am a full-time costume and prop applicator as well as educator here on YouTube, and my throat hurts. Wow. But I'd love to have you as part of the community, so sub to the channel. Also, if you'd like to help support more videos and streams and stuff, consider becoming a member of our community. It is greatly appreciated. Speaking of members, a big thank you to Angry for the remember, Archage, I will figure out how to say that at some point, I'm sorry. But for the remember, Heidi for the remember, Jason for the remember, Real for the remember, and Matt for the new member. I appreciate it. All of y'all will be in the scrolly thing on our next stream, which will be on Monday. So yes, and I will do our end remember. There we go. I'm gonna go to the mailbox and relax, make some food, some num-nums, and then we'll see if I work on more cosplays tonight or not. So yeah, but I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful weekend. Reminder that Mother's Day is this Sunday, so at least say hi or whatever to whoever that is in your life, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.